Hi, I'm really pleased to be able to welcome back the Friday Feeling. For those of you that are relatively new, the Friday Feeling is a communication tool we use to update staff on perhaps a more informal basis of what is going on across the university, across the directorate, and also what people are up to generally. We work in an environment where formal comms are plenty, and that's largely driven by our culture and the need to have a consistent way of delivering messages across a large and diverse staff base. The Friday Feeling, however, is also an opportunity for us to talk about the less serious stuff and the more fun stuff that is happening in our worlds, whether at home or at work. We all have challenges to deal with, and it's always good to share them. So currently how to get my teenage sons out of bed before midday. So if any of you have any ideas, then they're all very welcome. The move to remote working has its benefits, that's clear. I'm sure you all appreciate not having to commute to 111, especially when it's wet and windy like it has been this week. And personally, I really don't miss the trip up and down the M1 from Leeds to Sheffield every day. However, there are also drawbacks. And whilst I see my direct reports on a regular basis, what I don't get to do is have those more informal interactions with the team members, whether it's at the water cooler, in the kitchen, or just in passing. And as a leadership team, we miss this, and I'm sure you do too, as you will no doubt miss the chats you have with your colleagues that would have been part of everyday working life. So just a quick update on work-related items. The focus of the Gold Group, which I'm a member of, has been largely shifting towards the autumn and autumn delivery and how we're going to reopen the campus so that our students can return. I think what's clear is that whilst it was relatively easy to shut down the campus, it's way more difficult to reopen, especially given the social distancing rules in place. So we therefore have to prioritise the space on campus to those activities that are directly student-facing, like teaching. Plans are currently underway to ensure that we can give our new and returning students the high quality and distinct Hallam experience whilst operating in a very new world. So you'll have seen some comms around restricted opening of buildings this week and next week to allow staff to collect belongings, and plans are now underway to reopen other key student-facing buildings across the campus. There's lots of work to be done. We have to demonstrate we are COVID secure in line with government guidelines, and this means ensuring that risk assessments are carried out effectively and appropriate measures are put in place, such as signage, screens, adequate sanitisation facilities and potentially temperature scanners. This will allow some buildings to reopen in September. However, it is unlikely that buildings like 111 will be open before then. So our remote working environment is therefore something we need to get used to for some time to come. Thanks for the feedback from your surveys. It was largely positive in terms of your ability and also desire to do home working longer term. And we will be considering this as we make plans beyond the autumn for working arrangements. So, as I'm sure you're all aware, it's currently a very busy time across the team. Planning activities have been ongoing for some months, and we're currently preparing scenarios that look at the potential financial impact of COVID on 2021 enrolments and beyond. We're planning for year-end and associated external audit preparation, and many of you are involved in the E5 upgrade work, which is progressing really well. And we still aim to implement this from November, as per our original plan, which is fantastic. Whilst our corporate operations work stream has been temporarily paused, and the situation will be reviewed early next year, we continue to work on improving our systems and processes as we originally set out. And I'm still updating the corporate operations steering group on a regular basis into this aspect of our work. As everyone is so busy, it's important that people take the opportunity where they can to take annual leave. As you saw from my email this week, the expectation is that 50% of annual leave is taken by the end of September, but we appreciate there are busy times also ahead. So it is important that you take a break, so please discuss with your line manager where you may want to take annual leave so that we can plan resourcing and activities appropriately. As ever, we will be flexible. So I hope you enjoy this new version of the Friday Feeling. Thanks for all the submissions of the photos for the cover, and I look forward to seeing how creative we can be with them on the next version. Have a good weekend.